Mission: Impossible is a 1996 action thriller film directed by Brian De Palma and starring Tom Cruise as Ethan Hunt. The movie revolves around a top-secret espionage organization known as the Impossible Missions Force (IMF) and follows Hunt's quest to uncover the truth behind a mysterious betrayal within the agency. Are you tired of watching movies without understanding the underlying themes and hidden messages? Well, you're in the right place. I'm here to give you an in-depth analysis of all your favorite films on my YouTube channel. The film begins with Ethan Hunt and his team, which includes Jim Phelps played by Jon Voight, Claire Phelps, Emmanuel Bea, Sarah Davies, Kristen Scott Thomas, and Jack Harmon, Emilio Estevez, carrying out a covert mission in Prague. Their objective is to intercept a confidential file containing vital information about a mole within the IMF. During the mission, things go awry when their operation is compromised, resulting in the deaths of everyone except Ethan Hunt. Believing that Jim Phelps was the mole responsible for the team's downfall, Ethan becomes a fugitive, pursued by both the IMF and the KIA. He is determined to clear his name and expose the real mole. Ethan manages to contact a fellow IMF agent named Luther Stickle, Wing Rames, who agrees to assist him. With Luther's help, Ethan starts to investigate further, realizing that he is being framed and that there is a larger conspiracy at play. He discovers the existence of a mysterious figure known as Job, who seems to be orchestrating the events from the shadows. To gather more information, Ethan infiltrates a high-profile party in London where he encounters Max Vanessa Redgrave, an arms dealer who may hold the key to unraveling the conspiracy. Max agrees to help Ethan locate Job in exchange for a significant sum of money. With the help of his surviving team member, Luther, and a skilled hacker named Franz Krieger, Jean Reno, Ethan hatches a plan to infiltrate KIA headquarters in Langley, Virginia. He aims to retrieve the genuine NOC non-official covert list, which contains the identities of covert agents around the world, and expose the real mole. Ethan successfully carries out the daring heist at Langley, but the situation becomes even more complicated when he discovers that Jim Phelps is alive and working alongside Max and Job. It is revealed that Jim had orchestrated the entire mission in Prague as part of a larger scheme to sell the NOC list to the highest bidder. In a climactic confrontation, Ethan confronts Jim and reveals that he has been aware of his betrayal all along. With the help of Luther and Claire, who is revealed to be alive and working as a double agent, Ethan outwits Jim and prevents the NOC list from falling into the wrong hands. He also manages to expose Job's true identity. In the end, Ethan and Claire go into hiding to start a new life together, while Luther remains an ally within the IMF. The film concludes with a recording of Jim Phelps revealing the phrase, Job 314, hinting at the continuation of the mission in the future. Mission: Impossible sets the stage for a thrilling and action-packed franchise, showcasing Ethan Hunt's resilience, resourcefulness, and commitment to saving the world from internal and external threats. Thanks for tuning into my channel where I break down and analyze all your favorite movies. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and join our community of movie lovers. Mission: Impossible 2 Inches is a 2000 action thriller film directed by Jon Voight and starring Tom Cruise as Ethan Hunt. The movie follows Hunt as he faces a new dangerous mission involving a deadly virus, a rogue former agent, and a mysterious woman who becomes both an ally and a love interest. Welcome to my YouTube channel where I delve deep into the world of movies and bring you exciting explanations that will enrich your viewing experience like never before. The film begins with Ethan Hunt being alerted to a new mission by the IMF. He is informed about the existence of a highly contagious and lethal virus called Chimera, which has been stolen by a rogue IMF agent named Sean Ambrose played by Dougray Scott. The IMF instructs Ethan to retrieve both the virus and its antidote, known as Bellerophon, before they fall into the wrong hands. Ethan's pursuit of Sean Ambrose takes him to Sydney, Australia, where he meets Nia Nordhoff Holt Tandy Newton, a skilled thief and former lover of Ambrose. Ethan convinces Nia to help him infiltrate Ambrose's organization and gather information. In exchange for her assistance, Ethan promises to protect her and reunite her with Ambrose, whom she still has feelings for. As Ethan and Nia get closer, they face numerous challenges, including Ambrose's suspicions about Nia's loyalty and a series of intense action sequences. They discover that Ambrose plans to release the virus in Sydney and then sell the antidote to the highest bidder, making himself rich in the process. Ethan and his team, which includes Luther Stickle, Wing Rames, and Billy Baird, John Paulson, work together to track down Ambrose and prevent the catastrophic release of the virus. They engage in high-speed chases, daring infiltrations, and explosive confrontations. Throughout the mission, Ethan and Nia's relationship deepens, causing tension and complications. Ethan's commitment to completing the mission clashes with his growing feelings for Nia, leading to internal conflicts. In a thrilling climax, Ethan confronts Ambrose on a remote island laboratory, where the virus is being stored. A chaotic battle ensues, involving motorcycles, gunfights, and hand-to-hand combat. Ethan manages to secure the virus, but Nia is infected in the process. With time running out, Ethan races against the clock to retrieve the antidote and save Nia's life. In a final confrontation, Ethan outwits and defeats Ambrose, securing the antidote and administering it to Nia just in time. The film concludes with Ethan and Nia parting ways, knowing that their paths cannot align due to their different lifestyles and the danger that Ethan's missions bring. Ethan is then called on a new mission by the IMF, setting the stage for further adventures in the Mission Impossible franchise. Mission Impossible 2 inches showcases intense action sequences, elaborate stunts, and a complex love story, while exploring themes of loyalty, sacrifice, and the consequences of personal relationships in the world of espionage. Thanks for tuning into my channel where I break down and analyze all your favorite movies. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and join our community of movie lovers. Mission Impossible 3 is a 2006 action thriller film directed by J.J. Abrams and starring Tom Cruise as Ethan Hunt. The movie follows Ethan as he faces his most personal and dangerous mission yet, involving a ruthless arms dealer, a kidnapped woman, and a deadly weapon known as the Rabbit's Foot. Welcome to my YouTube channel where I delve deep into the world of movies and bring you exciting explanations that will enrich your viewing experience like never before. The film begins with Ethan Hunt having retired from active field duty and leading a more settled life, engaged to be married to a nurse named Julia Meade Michelle Monaghan. However, his peaceful life is disrupted when his former IMF colleague, John Musgrave Billy Crudup, approaches him with a new mission. Ethan learns that an elusive and sadistic arms dealer named Owen Devian Philip Seymour Hoffman has kidnapped an IMF agent, Lindsay Ferris Kerry Russell, who also happens to be his protege. Devian demands a mysterious object called the Rabbit's Foot in exchange for Lindsay's life. Determined to rescue Lindsay and stop Devian, Ethan agrees to take on the mission. Ethan reassembles his team, which includes his loyal ally Luther Stickle, Wing Rames, and a new recruit named Jen Lay Maggie Q. They embark on a globe-trotting journey to track down Devian, utilizing their skills in deception, infiltration, and high-tech gadgetry. As the mission unfolds, Ethan discovers that Devian is not only a dangerous arms dealer but also has connections to the highest levels of power and influence. He learns that the Rabbit's Foot is a highly sought-after weapon of mass destruction. The exact nature of the Rabbit's Foot is never revealed, adding to its mysterious and deadly allure. Ethan's pursuit of Devian leads him to Rome, Shanghai, and finally to a heavily guarded facility in Berlin. Along the way, he faces various challenges, including tense undercover operations, daring rescues, and intense confrontations with Devian's henchmen. In a climactic showdown, Ethan manages to rescue Lindsay but finds himself cornered by Devian. A dangerous game of cat and mouse ensues, with Ethan using his resourcefulness and determination to outsmart and defeat Devian. Ultimately, Ethan secures the Rabbit's Foot, neutralizing the immediate threat. The film concludes with Ethan and Julia marrying, with Ethan contemplating whether to return to active duty or leave the IMF for good. However, their blissful moment is interrupted by the appearance of an IMF agent, who informs Ethan of another urgent mission, leaving his future uncertain. Mission Impossible 3 blends intense action sequences with personal stakes for Ethan Hunt, delving into the complexities of his relationships and his dedication to saving lives. The film explores themes of sacrifice, loyalty, and the price one must pay for protecting the world from dangerous adversaries. Thanks for tuning into my channel where I break down and analyze all your favorite movies. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and join our community of movie lovers. Mission Impossible Ghost Protocol is a 2011 action spy film directed by Brad Bird and starring Tom Cruise as Ethan Hunt. The movie follows Hunt and his team as they face a global threat from a nuclear extremist and navigate a high-stakes mission known as Ghost Protocol. Welcome to my YouTube channel where I delve deep into the world of movies and bring you exciting explanations that will enrich your viewing experience like never before. The film begins with Ethan Hunt imprisoned in a Moscow prison after a failed mission. However, he is soon freed by fellow IMF agents Benji Dunn, Simon Pegg, and Jane Carter Paula Patton, who inform him of a new mission. They must stop a nuclear extremist named Kurt Hendricks Michael Nyquist, also known as Cobalt, who intends to start a nuclear war for ideological reasons. Due to the sensitive nature of the mission, the IMF is disavowed, and the team is placed under Ghost Protocol, meaning they have no official support or backup. They are aided by analyst William Brandt, Jeremy Renner, whose true identity and capabilities remain a mystery. Ethan and his team travel to Dubai, where they plan to intercept Hendricks and his mysterious contact, a Swedish assassin named Sabina Morrow Lisidou. They orchestrate an elaborate heist at the Burj Khalifa, the world's tallest building, involving daring stunts and high-tech gadgetry. Despite setbacks and intense action sequences, the team manages to obtain vital information about Hendricks' plan. They discover that he possesses launch codes for a Russian nuclear satellite, intending to provoke a global catastrophe. The stakes escalate as the team races against time to prevent the launch and ensure the safety of the world. Ethan and his team travel to Mumbai, where they confront Hendricks and Sabina during a high-profile political event. A thrilling chase ensues, involving car chases, hand-to-hand combat, and a magnetic fight in a parking garage. With the help of Brandt, who reveals his true skills as a former field agent, the team successfully neutralizes Hendricks and prevents the nuclear disaster. In the aftermath, the IMF is reinstated, and the team's actions are recognized. Ethan decides to continue working with the IMF, assembling a new team that includes Brandt, Benji, and Jane. The film concludes with the team accepting another mission, setting the stage for further adventures in the Mission Impossible franchise. Mission Impossible Ghost Protocol showcases thrilling action sequences, high-stakes espionage, and the resourcefulness of Ethan Hunt and his team. The film explores themes of teamwork, resilience, and the lengths one must go to protect the world from catastrophic threats. Thanks for tuning into my channel, where I break down and analyze all your favorite movies. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and join our community of movie lovers. Mission Impossible Rogue Nation is a 2015 action spy film directed by Christopher McQuarrie and starring Tom Cruise as Ethan Hunt. The movie follows Hunt and his team as they face off against a secret organization known as the Syndicate, which poses a global threat and seeks to dismantle the IMF. Welcome to my YouTube channel, where I delve deep into the world of movies and bring you exciting explanations that will enrich your viewing experience like never before. The film begins with Ethan Hunt on a mission to intercept a shipment of nerve gas in Belarus. However, he is captured by a mysterious figure named Solomon Lane, Sean Harris, who represents the Syndicate. Ethan narrowly escapes with the help of Ilsa Faust Rebecca Ferguson, a British intelligence agent who has her own agenda. As the IMF faces disbandment due to the perceived existence of the Syndicate, Ethan forms an unofficial team consisting of his loyal allies Benji Dunn, Simon Pegg, Luther Stickle, Ving Rhames, and William Brandt, Jeremy Renner. Together, they continue their pursuit of the Syndicate, determined to expose its existence and neutralize its threat. Their investigation leads them to various locations around the world, including Vienna, Morocco, and London. Along the way, they encounter deadly assassins, engage in high-speed pursuits, and uncover a web of corruption and espionage. They also face internal conflicts and uncertainties regarding the loyalty of certain individuals, including Ilsa Faust. As the Syndicate's plan for global chaos unfolds, Ethan and his team must rely on their resourcefulness, quick thinking, and impeccable teamwork to thwart their adversaries. The film showcases exhilarating action sequences, including a high-stakes opera house assassination attempt, an underwater escape, and a dramatic motorcycle chase through the Moroccan desert. In a climactic showdown, Ethan confronts Solomon Lane and his Syndicate operatives in a heavily fortified compound. A thrilling battle ensues, testing Ethan's physical and mental abilities to the limit. With the help of his team and unexpected alliances, Ethan manages to defeat Lane and dismantle the Syndicate. In the aftermath, the IMF is reinstated and given a new mission. Ethan and his team, now officially recognized and supported by their organization, embark on another adventure, leaving their future endeavors open for further missions in the Mission Impossible franchise. Mission Impossible Rogue Nation combines heart-pounding action with intricate spy plots, showcasing the resilience, ingenuity, and unwavering dedication of Ethan Hunt and his team in the face of seemingly insurmountable odds. The film explores themes of loyalty, trust, and the lengths one will go to protect the world from dangerous clandestine organizations. Thanks for tuning into my channel where I break down and analyze all your favorite movies. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and join our community of movie lovers. Mission: Impossible – Fallout is a 2018 action spy film directed by Christopher McQuarrie and starring Tom Cruise as Ethan Hunt. The movie serves as the sixth installment in the Mission: Impossible franchise. It follows Hunt and his team as they face a new threat posed by a terrorist organization known as the Apostles while also dealing with the repercussions of past missions. Welcome to my YouTube channel where I delve deep into the world of movies and bring you exciting explanations that will enrich your viewing experience like never before. The film picks up 2 years after the events of the previous film. Ethan Hunt and his team, including Benji Dunn, Simon Pegg, Luther Stickle, Ving Rhames and new recruit August Walker, Henry Cavill, are tasked with recovering stolen plutonium cores that could be used to create nuclear weapons. However, their mission fails when Ethan chooses to save his teammate Luther instead of securing the plutonium. The failure leads to the rise of the Apostles, a terrorist group led by a mysterious figure known as John Lark. The Apostles plan to obtain the plutonium cores and use them to carry out a series of catastrophic attacks, setting the world on a dangerous path. The IMF is joined by Ilsa Faust, Rebecca Ferguson, a former MI6 agent who has her own motives and allegiances. Together, they embark on a race against time to prevent the Apostles from acquiring the plutonium and unleash chaos. As Ethan and his team pursue the plutonium, they face numerous challenges and encounters, including high-speed chases through the streets of Paris, intense hand-to-hand combat, and a perilous helicopter pursuit in the mountains of Kashmir. Complicating matters further, Ethan must confront a familiar face from his past, Solomon Lane, Sean Harris, the imprisoned leader of the syndicate. Lane holds crucial information that could alter the course of the mission and Ethan's personal journey. Throughout the film, Ethan grapples with his own moral dilemmas and sacrifices, as well as the consequences of his actions on his team and the world. Loyalties are tested, alliances are forged, and unexpected twists unfold. In a climactic climax, Ethan and his team confront the Apostles in a race against time to prevent a devastating attack. The film delivers a series of heart-pounding sequences, including a daring helicopter chase and a final confrontation between Ethan and Lane. Mission: Impossible – Fallout explores themes of trust, redemption, and the blurred lines between heroism and sacrifice. It showcases thrilling action sequences, intricate plots, and the relentless determination of Ethan Hunt and his team to save the world from impending disaster. Thanks for tuning into my channel where I break down and analyze all your favorite movies. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and join our community of movie lovers.